What is going on, guys? So, today I came up with a good idea for a video, so I'm deciding to do it. I looked online and I actually didn't see a lot of videos about selling your silver. And, all my videos have been about buying. And lately I've been getting a lot of questions about how to sell it. So, I'm going to give you guys a couple little tricks and some advice when you're selling. I got a couple pieces of silver here just to give you a couple scenarios. I don't know what you plan on selling, so this will give you a good idea. So anyways, yeah, this video is going to be about, when to sell, um, you know, where to sell and how to sell it. Um, so let's get into it. So the first thing you're probably wondering, what is this thing right here? Okay, well, when you're going to sell, especially online, you got to try and convince the people to buy. Just buy a picture, right? So when you're selling older coins like this right here, this is a 1889 Morgan silver dollar. It's hard to tell when you're taking a picture, okay, exactly the condition or how well it reflects, um, how shiny it is, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So what I do, and this is a great trick, I've seen a lot of people do this. So if you're selling online, if you're selling on eBay, if you're selling on OfferUp, if you're selling on any of those, and not to someone in person, you need to be able to sell this somehow. You need to pitch this coin to them. All right. So a good way to do that, to show them that this coin has reflective properties, is get something. I find that red is the best color for this. Is basically try and get the picture of it reflecting the color of whatever you have. And like I said, red happens to be the best. You see how it's kind of like picking up the red? You know what I mean? You put it like right here, whatever angle you can get that's good. So that way, when you take the picture, it's kind of hard to do it. You could do it better if you have both hands. I'm doing this with one, but you get the idea. So you see how it's picking up that red. So without having to say, oh, trust me when I say it's in good condition, it's reflective, it's got cartwheels and whatever, you let the picture do the work. And that's a great way to do it. And it's something a lot of people don't do, so that right there will get a lot of attention. I have this one just to show you too. So when you're selling these coins, these older coins, which you could see kind of the reflection on this one too, it's hard. They're harder to sell because people are more standoffish buying that stuff because it's hard to tell, and there's a lot of scams with this stuff. So that's pretty much the best way to get these coins noticed is find something red and just kind of put it on there. Get a good angle, like right there. You see how it's picking up the reflection. That's probably the angle you want, something like that. So that's one little trick when you're selling on there. Remember, you're competing with everybody that's selling. You're not going to be the only person selling a Morgan dollar or a peace dollar, so you got to try and compete. Find out the prices ahead of time so you could make sure you're at a competitive price. And keep in mind, when you're selling on eBay, they're going to take 13% between PayPal and eBay. So, figure all that in. Remember how much you paid for it and all that. Personally, when I go to sell, unless I'm like super, super desperate for the money for some reason, I will sell on OfferUp or Craigslist or one of those. It's just because they don't take a percentage. So anyways, yeah, just keep that in mind. So the next thing I got, I just grabbed whatever I could find and I picked up this rhino. And the reason why I picked this up is because this is one of those rare coins with the heavy premium. And there's not a lot of these floating around for sale. So the way to do it with these types of coins, the low mintages, the scarce dates, the whatever, those kind of deal, is basically do your research ahead of time. See what they're going for. Remember how much you paid for it. Make sure you're not undercutting yourself. And basically just put up a competitive price. I left it in the original packaging. Make sure you do that. And take the best pictures possible. You know, like close-ups work very good, like something like that. Um, don't do like long distance pictures or have other coins in there. Make sure it's really clear. This is the coin I am selling, and that's what it looks like. You know, you got to kind of get a little artsy. Remember, you got to make the picture appealing to people when you're selling it. And also, of course, you know, if someone's selling it for 150 and then you're selling it for 250, the same coin, you know, obviously your coin's not going to sell. So keep the price competitive, even if it's within a few dollars. You know, just the fact that you have a picture of something like this might get you the sale. All right? So that's that. With coins like this, you know, you got to get a little artsy with it. Like I said, you got to get a little artsy with it. You got to get a nice picture, make sure it's clear, don't do no shaking and blurry pictures. You know, make it look as professional as possible when you're selling online, okay? Now, keep in mind all this stuff when you're selling at coin shops, you know, if you have a good reputation with your local coin shop, you obviously don't have to go through all this. Just make sure, you know, a lot of coin shops won't give you the full premium for like these coins. So, you know, never sell unless you feel fully comfortable with the price they're giving you, okay? Um, let's say I bring this in and I bring this in and I just need the money, right? They're giving me a good price on this, but not so much on this. You know, pass on that. If you don't feel comfortable or if you feel like you're being ripped off or it wasn't exactly what you expected, sell something else. Go through your stack and find something else. If you plan on selling because you need the money, grab a couple things. Don't just bring, you know, be like, I really want to get rid of these. I might want to get rid of this and maybe this. So that way you have backup. So if you need the money, then you'd be like, all right, well, how much would you give me for this? You know? So go prepared. Don't go last minute and make sure that, you know, even though if you're desperate for the money, that you don't make the wrong decision that you're going to regret later. Okay? Especially coins like this because, you know, I paid like $50 for this. Right now they're going for like almost $100. So if I go to a coin shop and they're like, oh, we'll give you 60, you know, $10, I'd rather try and hold on to it and try again later or sell it privately on my own instead of at the coin shop. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, all right, next one. Then you have the bulk, the big pieces. If you're selling this at a coin shop, most likely they're going to give you the spot price. They're going to give you the value and weight, and that's it. There's no wheeling and dealing. It's, you know, silver is at 17 an ounce. You got 5 ounces. Do the math. That's what you're getting. Okay? Now, if you want to sell it online, timing is everything. You know, go on eBay. Go on OfferUp in those types of deals and see if you find any, first off, and then compare your pricing. Same thing. If they're having a sale on eBay, these go on sale a lot. So if they're having a sale and they're going for like 90 something dollars, I personally would hold on to this until that sale's over so you could put up a more competitive price. You know, obviously those companies could do the sales, you know, whereas, you know, us normal guys can't really. I don't want to let go of this for $90 if I don't have to. I'd rather wait till the price goes back to normal and then try and compete with them. You know what I'm saying? So once again, same scenario as this. You know, go and sell something else if the timing's bad on the chunks. All right? Then we have, let me make some room. All right. Then we have these single 1 ounce bar. I don't have to spread them all out, but I got 10 here, okay? Excuse me. So I have 10 1 ounce bars, right? Now, if I sell these individually, I could get more money. Whereas if I sell them in bulk, I'm going to have to compete with the 10 ounce bar that Sunshine Mint is selling. And usually that's going for like 180. Okay? These normally single like this, 1 ounce, they go for like 21. I've seen them at 22, 23. So, you know, do the math. Obviously, if you sell them individually, it's more money. However, if you're in a rush for the money, like I said, then you might want to sell in bulk. And the same thing as with the 5 ounce, make sure they're not having a sale on the 5 ounce, or I'm sorry, the 10 ounce bar, because that happens often. Remember, people, when they're buying, they're gonna look around. They're not just gonna be like, oh, that looks like a good deal, I'm gonna buy it. They're gonna look around, and if they see, you know, they see the numbers, you're selling 10 individually, for 23 each, you know, it's 230 bucks, where I could buy a 10-ounce full bar for 180. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to, it's all about timing. It's all about the pictures, like how you take the pictures, and, you know, just do your research ahead of time. Try not to get in the position where you're rushing for that extra money, because that's when you start feeling that sense of regret when you let go of something. So my advice to you, if you're trying to get the most money for these, um, you know, obviously the easiest way is to sell them all together. But, you know, a little bit of patience, and you know, there's going to be people that just want the 1 ounce. So they'll pay the 22, 23 bucks, even though the math doesn't work out, you know? So, you know, just patience. You know, if you just want to offload them, you change your mind, you're changing your stacking strategy, whatever the case may be while you're selling them, you know, obviously you want to try and get the most money possible. But yeah, if you want to offload them quick, bam, I would sell them in bulk. Or if you're trying to get the most money possible, I'd sell them one by one. That's it. And you might even get one buyer that's like, how many do you have? And you're like 10. And they'll be like, I'll buy all 10. So you could even offload them pretty quickly that way too. All right. Then I have this, which is like it's a 2-ounce silver bullet. It's pretty neat. It's obviously 0.999 silver. And Northwest Territories, I want to say. I don't know if I could get my camera to zoom. I can't. Forget it. But, so yeah, 2 ounces. This is specialty silver. I paid like 56 bucks for this thing. You know, it's pretty cool, and that's why I did it. This is the only one I have. I won't go buying like 20 of them, you know. But, you know, just to have one, it's pretty neat. I also have the 1 ounce of this. And, you know, this stuff for reselling is probably the worst type of silver for reselling, because like I said, I paid like 50 something bucks, 56 bucks, whatever. I'm probably not going to get that unless I sell privately and the company that I bought it from is still selling around the same price. So then I might be able to compete, sell it for maybe $2 less than what they're selling it for, and then I might be able to offload it. Coin shops, you're still getting, they don't care that it's machined and all that, so they could care less. They only see the silver and that's it. So you're getting the weight on this. All right? So don't even bother with the coin shops. For specialty silver like this, don't even bother. Try and sell it privately if you really want the money, and you'll be much better off that way. All right? So yeah, I've been getting a lot of emails about like selling tips, you know, and I've been doing a lot of videos on, pretty much all my videos have been on buying, but none for selling. So I decided to do a quick one here. Well, not that quick, but quick enough for you to get the idea. I might do another one. You know, I just wanted to get this to get a conversation going. Guys, if you got questions, put them in the comments. Give me ideas, and I'll do a continuation of, you know, selling tips and tricks and stuff like that. But this is a good starter video to get it going, to get the conversation going for selling. I think I hit on some good points for you guys. So, yeah, like I said, you got comments, put them down there, you know, questions. If you got any feedback, or if you want to know something, or if you have an idea for another video on how to sell, or any video in general, just tell me, and I'll try and do it the best I can. As long as I have pretty good knowledge on whatever you're asking. All right? So there you go. A couple little tricks on selling your silver. All right? And I will talk to you guys later.